Getting into English pop music for me, I think was the first step. And I was such a pop music fan that, I mean, for a long time, even right up to now, I always say that my foremost vocation is still being a music fan. And for me, being a DJ was kind of by accident. Everything was by accident. Being a writer was an accident. Being a singer in the band was an accident. Not something that I was gearing myself towards. And primarily, I'm just first and foremost a music fan. And for me, my job as a DJ was to communicate that music to listeners. And I was given that fortunate position to be a communicator, as it were. Because of the history of Singapore's music scene, I think it's very important, first and foremost, to instill an interest in local music. Because a lot of people may not know this or even recognize it or even accept it, but local music died. And what I mean by local music is really progressive English local rock music. And seriously, rock is the steering factor in modern pop music. Without rock, pop will not be able to invent itself. So that died a long time ago. And I think with it, the interest in local for many, many years, until I think in the 90s, then things started to, pick up again, and there is definitely a kind of consciousness to instill into people that, hey, why are you not supporting local? And I've always felt that, maybe because I myself is a practitioner, a punter in the scene, so being local and supporting local has been a big part of me. I feel that, with the scene, the local scene being what it is now, and because of what I call the destruction of local music back in the 60s, the late 60s and the 70s, and even the 80s, I think there must be a real concerted effort to promote local. Concerted to the point whereby, if you ask me, radio stations should be stipulated that they must include within an hour maybe 3 songs or 2 songs by a local artist, They probably feel like, because it's not selling enough to justify the placing, but then because of our history, we should forget about the justification of the commercial factor.